which RCMP believe included so-called safe supply pills.
Police searched a building on Shoppers Row near 13th Avenue last month, just a couple of doors down from the city's downtown safety office. They seized 260 hydromorphone pills believed to be drugs diverted from safe supply, along with more than 900 grams of cocaine and 200 grams of fentanyl. There was also evidence of crack cocaine being made in the room and fentanyl being dyed and diluted.
Children have been dying for safe supply lies, hydromorphine. They've been selling it to children because druggy culture people are dangerous to our society. And now, finally, society's catching up to me a bit. We'll go back to the program.
On a recent decision by police chiefs to do a dramatic about-face and withdraw their support for BC's experiment in drug decriminalization. As Kristen Robinson reports, feedback from the public played a big role in the reversal.
I understand that they don't want us using all over the city.
This couple's...
We've been forced to smell your urine, your poop, and fentanyl, and all the other hard drugs. It's been pretty horrifying. And be robbed, and our friends getting murdered by fentanyl when they don't even do it, you know. So, yeah, it's been hell. It's been a failure. Over 126 kids died so far. And you know what? It's the first place in the whole entire world where children are dying first from hard drugs. First reason why children are dying, hard drugs, British Columbia, from 10 to 59, wiping out 3 generations. So, yeah, safe supply lies.
The city.
This couple says legally allowing people to possess small amounts of drugs for personal use put them in a tough spot.
I understand some people take it too far, but there's others that we use daily just to live.
BC's chiefs of police initially backed decriminalization, willing to try something new during a toxic drug crisis that's claimed nearly 16,000 lives since 2016, according to the BC Coroner's Service.
They hired Sarah Bly for a native neighborhood with grade 10 education and mental illness. And this is what she fucking created. Who hires someone with grade 10 education? And she fought for this. Fought to make this. Close-knit community. Are you crazy? We're not even allowed to record our neighborhood, but I don't listen. I 100% don't listen. I live here. I'm allowed to record in public spaces. So, yeah. 16,000. And that's when they hired Sarah Bly. And a bunch of other government workers making money off people dying. And they call it saving lives. Are you kidding me? No, it's not. Look at statistics. Saving lives means people wouldn't be dying. Sometimes they like to mention another country, but then they don't look at the death statistics for that country, which is like about 60.
Support decriminalization, we also have to have the courage to stand up when we see that something is not working.
The tipping point, problematic public drug use, including incidents of people openly smoking illicit substances at Tim Hortons.
In the absence of the owner or a representative of the owner asking that person to leave, there's really no authority for the police to do anything about that. And I think the public found that really shocking.
In May, the feds approved BC's request to exempt public spaces like playgrounds, parks, beaches, and bus shelters from decriminalization. But Deputy Chief Constable Fiona Wilson says that's not the reality on the streets.
People were still under the impression that they could use illicit drugs wherever they wanted. It's been very, very challenging for our members to almost re-educate people that that is no longer allowed.
Police also say decrim didn't bring a dramatic increase in resources for drug users.
There's a huge lack of resources, not only for addiction, but for mental health as well.
You know, it's incredibly frustrating.
Wilson says police have long advocated for no barriers to.
There's no resources for people suffering down here that don't do the hard drug program and have witnessed too much. There's no resources for PTSD. All they'll do is give you pills that don't work. No resources for anyone like us. So you're lucky you got resources, free pipes. We don't even get free rolling papers. We have to buy our own cannabis for the PTSD that you create for us on a daily basis.
Get clean, but found that there wasn't treatment on demand available?
Absolutely, yeah. For both of us, it's the staying sober and the supports afterwards, the housing. Once an addict, always an addict. It's an ongoing thing. But yeah, it's definitely sad.
There just aren't the resources for treatment on demand in this province available yet.
Housing is the biggest thing to keeping people clean. Safe, clean housing in a stable environment.
After the seniors died, after the Jabberoo came out, the safe and effective, and was replaced with druggies, it was absolutely hideous. They destroyed the building. After we get clean and have a safe, clean housing, wow. Wow. You shouldn't say it to people that got tortured in one of your guys' buildings that you guys lived in. Half of the building's still empty.
On the street.
Kristen Robinson, Global News.